So we're here at the Practical Survival in Arms Expo, and lo and behold, how fortunate of me to see my old friend, Mr. Billy Pascua, Antor Ballistics,
and which is still under Tactics SOG Industries.
Okay. Medyo mahaba na yung history natin dalawa.
Mahaba na. Since the time that we have just started. So it's almost 2 decades. Pero bata pa rin naman tayo. Still feeling young.
Bill, kwento ka naman. Ang products natin were more on equipment, webbing.
More on gear, yeah. The others call it of course, the nylon products, the nylon gear. So actually, Tactics started as a hobby. So we started as a hobby as early as 2001. I've been doing some product modifications and creating a new one when I was still in the service to improve what we have. So technically it's more on changing the design using quality materials. And then the fortunate thing happened is in 2003 I got so much time being in a big house, yung sa bahay ni Kuya as we call it. So I had 24 hours of my time for me every day. So during that time, doon na pumasok to keep me sane inside the facility or inside the detention. Basically is to do something that will make me productive and at the same time keep me sane without thinking that this will something to be as big as this. So, it was still a hobby up until the time na, na-realize ko, this is not a hobby anymore kasi lumalaki, dumadagdag yung product line. So, we started with 2 bags, what we call the BK pack and the pilot's bag. Then, came immediately after is the day pack, the smaller version of the BK pack. So, yun na yung nangyari sa amin. The main difference is using quality material and technically understanding how this material can work together with the design. Lahat nylon up until 2008 when we started manufacturing armor, which is the core business of the company now. So, although mas nakilala tayo nun sa Tactics. Tactics Special Operations Gear. And then the company became Tactics Special SOG Industries. And now it have 2 brands. Yung Tactics Advanced Armor, tsaka itong Antor Ballistics. So, yun. So, that's a long way.
Hindi ko akalain magkikita tayo, pero just to show you kung gaano ako ka-loyal.
Oh, grabe. Ang tagal na yan. Ang tagal na nito.
Actually, lalagyan ko, ginawa ko lalagyan ng mini fly. Pero meron pa rin ako.
Yeah. Ikaw ang nito nag-suggest dito diba, para sa barrel. Yeah.
Anyway, just to give you guys an idea, Billy started out with web gear. Doon kami nagkakilala. And eventually, over the years, we lost touch for quite some time. And then when we got in touch again, when we reconnected, armor na yung
main product line
ng TAC. And mind you, these are all made in the Philippines. Proudly Filipino-made products. And that's what this show is all about. Highlight natin yung sarili natin.
Yeah.
And here we are now.
And the advocacy has been the same. To be part of that self-reliance defense program ng Armed Forces. So, we believe na kaya ng Pilipino. We can even do better than yung nakikita natin, na-admire natin na foreign-made products. We have the technical know-how, while we may not have the access to the rawest of the raw materials, but we can convert those raw materials into a better product than what we used to import. So yan lahat. For the armor, actually, we take pride for being the only Filipino brands na nandun sa NIJ list. You will only see there two companies, Tactics, SOG Industries, and Antor Ballistics. From the whole of Southeast Asia, tayo lang yun nandun to date.
Grabe beating everybody else.
Because focus talaga was armor. We try to develop, we create our own solutions that will actually fit the Filipinos. Kasi karamihan, una, may inspiration was just to have the right size. Kasi karaniwan na nangyayari sa atin, yung armor natin, binibili natin ready-made from foreign countries. Pagdating dito, it doesn't fit the Filipinos. And that's very important, yung pagkaka-fit ng armor, because that will impede the movement of our soldiers. So, after that, we try to improve on the weight. The level of protection would always be the same, but we have to improve on the weight by using premium materials. Of course, the challenge is it costs more, but you got better comfort, you got better protection, and you got, at the end of the day, you get the best possible product that you can get with the price that we offer.
We know for a fact that high-end products like, let's say, Obscor, they cannot export to us, di ba? They will not export to the Philippines.
Akin naman, Obscor, of course, we respect the other manufacturers, but there is a difference in design that would fit a Caucasian fit, an Asian fit, and yun yung biggest challenge sa atin. Dahil if you got the wrong fit, hindi rin nila isusuot lang, especially for our soldiers. Kasi abala sa kanila, instead of getting protection, nag-i-impede ng movement nila, tapos minsan, ang biruan nga, mukhang batsa, no? Mukhang batsa, it doesn't fit them. And of course, plus the forms, yung kasama yon. So, yun yung main difference. While we can do it. We can do it. I always believe in the skill of the Filipino. That's why it's an advocacy of Tactics to be part of that SRDP program. Kasi kaya natin. Since way back then, if you can still remember, ang tinatry pa lang natin improve nun yung mga vest. Yung mga design ng vest, design ng bag, how to make it more ergonomic, yung right fit. Tapos, when Mole came out, okay, let's create several designs that would make them uniform pa rin, kahit iba-iba ng pouches na suot, but still, uniform ang dating pag nakita mo. They would still look professional, na hindi yung iba-iba yung suot na sad to say, at times parang they are already the bandits kasi pag pinagtabi-tabi mo sila, iba-iba yung suot eh. So, while getting the purpose, pero uniform.
So at this point, how is the market receiving the product? Are we selling more to the organic AFP market, or meron bang share ang civilian market?
Actually, the civilian market got a bigger share because it is the civilian market, I should say, who appreciates the product more. Dahil we have had experience that we have clients na bumibili sa South America. Yung bumibili sa South America, they were quite surprised na, well, it is actually better than what they bought in South America at 1/3 of a price. Diba? Yung mga jacket na kino-customize natin, they're buying it at 750,000. Dito, they can just buy it for 1/3 of that. And it has a better quality. Makikita nila from the material and yung fit. Kasi pag bibili sila doon, they just have to send their measurements. Dito, may refitting pa, no? Kasi pagdating naman sa military market, it's totally different. Dahil nasanay sila, meron namang issue eh. May mga issued PPE. So, but of course, marami pa rin that they try to equip themselves ng ganitong gamit. Kasi yung, for one, the weight. Major factor is the weight. With the materials that we use, we can reduce the weight by at least 30%. If we use the traditional material na ginagamit. Yung main difference probably is, of course, when it comes from those that were procured through competitive bidding, ang labanan doon, pababaan ng presyo. While ang objective namin, pataisin yung quality. And of course, price and quality always comes together. At the same direction. Hindi siya opposite direction. You cannot have a better product at a cheaper price.
So at this point, lahat to, except for some raw materials,
The raw materials we
all of
are
it is
imported,
locally produced.
locally manufactured. The others not 100%, but it got a bigger share of the manufacturing side of things. So yun yung pinupush namin. Always Filipinos can do it. We can do it, and most of the time we can do it better. Ang problema lang natin lagi, we are not given that chance. We are not given that chance. Of course, we have to start. Hindi pwedeng magising na lang tayo na ando na tayo kaagad eh. Sa taas. We have to start. And I believe it's part of the process. It's part of the process.
Actually, si Billy yung isa naka-inspire sa akin na maging proud sa sariling atin. And that's what drew me to him at the very onset of the friendship. Yung lagi niyang pinupush, buy local, produce local, maging self-reliant tayo in terms of not only probably tactical gear, but almost everything. And that's what I thank him for. Kaya talagang, bro, salamat.
No, salamat.
Thank you.
Salamat.
Mr. Billy Pascua, Tactic SOG Industries, and Antor Ballistics. Marami pa tayong upcoming episodes featuring them. So, stay tuned. This has been Absa Banda for Manila Sentinel. Raw.